Hard to hear, right? Okay. All right, now let's take a listen to Anna with Tiffany. Now, this is what it sounds like with moderate hearing loss.
So what you guys are probably hearing is not just like you turn down your radio or turn down your stereo or your MP3 player, you actually lose the quality and the clarity of the sound. It's not just volume, so it's almost like sounds talking to you without that clarity. It's like really difficult to understand. So it's pretty scary. I know it scared me when I first heard this.
Me also. How about you guys? What do you guys think of that? Pretty frightening stuff, eh? Your ears are a very, very important instrument you got to protect, guys. But you guys all, most of you guys, I think most of you guys probably, have your hearing. So you guys all have a choice, and it's up to you guys to really make that decision whether you want to protect your hearing or continue damaging those hair cells and killing those hair cells. But we're going to show you guys a story. A young lady named Caroline, and here's her story.
I'm 17 and I just ran a kayak. I compete at a national and provincial level. I'm a pretty normal teenager. The only difference is that I'm hearing impaired. I've been wearing 2 hearing aids my whole life, and then a couple of months ago I got a cochlear implant. Without my hearing aids, I have a 91% hearing loss. Grace is my hearing dog, and what she does is she alerts me to all sorts of sounds around the house, like the toaster oven and someone knocking at the door. So what she does is she alerts me by jumping on me and then running over to where the sound is and then jumping on the sound. Good girl! There are a lot of challenges for a hearing impaired person. In most good conversation, I definitely miss out on a lot of stuff. I get really frustrated if my friends say never mind when I ask them to repeat what they say, because obviously I'm really interested in what they say. When I'm playing video games like Rock Band, I think I pretty much hear it the same way as everyone else. The only thing that I don't play is the vocals, for obvious reasons, because I'm hearing impaired. I'm also tone deaf. It kind of comes with the territory. I really love music. I listen to it all the time. Some of my friends listen to music way too loud. Even I have to say it's too loud. You have to turn it down. They've actually told me they get a headache after listening to music for a while. At that point, I think they already have a bit of a hearing loss and they need to turn the music up that loud in order to hear it. They don't really realize the damage that they're doing. It's really frustrating for me to hear kids say, oh, I'll never wear earplugs in a concert. They look ridiculous. They don't realize that when they lose their hearing, they'll have to wear hearing aids, and they'll have to wear them all the time. So wearing earplugs for 3 or 4 hours doesn't seem like much compared to wearing hearing aids 24/7. People don't realize that getting an implant or a hearing aid to increase their hearing is actually actually not the same as having your hearing in the first place. The sound actually turns out to be a lot more muffled, and it's not as clear. And kids think that just turning up the music louder when they start to lose their hearing will make it all better. It actually won't. So just by getting a cochlear implant and hearing aids won't really solve the problem. They're still not going to enjoy their hearing as well as they used to. People don't really realize how good they have it because living with a hearing loss is very challenging. If I had hearing and I started to lose it, it would probably make me really, really depressed and life would suck pretty much. I mean, you don't really know what you miss until you have it and then you lose it.
Alright guys, so as you can see, she didn't have a choice. Caroline was born with hearing loss, alright? But I know most of you guys do have a choice and you can prevent it from happening. But it's only up to you guys, okay?
So, probably scared a little bit, kind of freaked you out. But what we're going to do is we're going to tell you how to practice safe hearing and safe sound.
Turn it down! Turn the iPods down, guys. Way too loud. And one of the things you can do to help each other, you know, if you're passing in the hallway or anything like that and you see one of your friends, or even if it's a stranger that you don't know, and you can hear their music in their iPod, if you're, 10 feet from them, you need to just tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, you're going to hurt your hearing. Alright, you guys got to help each other. This is...
I know it might sound weird or dumb, but it actually, I would appreciate it if it was my hearing, that someone, my friend cared enough to say something to me.
Definitely. Speakers, guys. How many guys have been to a concert? Yeah. How many of you guys stand in front of speakers? See, we have some people. That is a no.
Without earphones.
No. It doesn't sound so much better. You think it sounds better, but what it's doing is damaging your hearing.
Yeah.
Because the next day when you get home, you wake up and you hear that. Alright, that's those hair cells just falling over.
Yeah, a little tip for concert goers and festival people. If you're at a big festival and you're in a huge field, you'll notice that if the stage is one place, the sound man is usually sort of in the center, straight back. And if you think about it, where the sound person is, it's probably where the best sound is going to be, because they're the person who's controlling not just the levels and the volumes, but the quality of each sound, so that the vocals sound like this, and not like this. So if you sort of use your brain, like I did one day, and I stood where the sound man was, I was like, oh my gosh, it sounds way better. So it's a good tip for standing back from the speakers, like kind of notice where the sound guy is or sound woman is, and maybe say to them, hey, where's the best spot in the room to listen from? And then they'll think you're like, oh, pretty smart.
As far away from the speakers as possible, guys. Alright, next thing. Take a break. I know for me and Anna, we're musicians and we're singer-songwriters and love to listen to music all the time. But one thing I notice is that, when you're listening too much, like that student said, you got a headache. I get a headache sometimes too. And so one thing I like to do is just turn everything off. Power, music, lights, maybe light a candle, have a tea, or something like that. And just not listen to anything and just maybe listen to your thoughts for a while. Taking a break is really key.
When I was touring last October, we went across Canada. We did 20 shows in 26 days. It was really crazy. We almost lost our minds because it was so grueling. But the thing we did is when we were in the van, we had to turn the music off at some point because we're